Hey guys, so today I'll be speaking about the LeetCode problem majority element. So, by definition, a majority element is that element which occurs more than n by 2 times. So, this means like the floor of n by 2 because n may be odd. In that case, we need to find the floor of that n by 2, and we have to find the majority element which is like more than n by 2 times occurrence. And it's also said that the array is non-empty and the majority element always exists in the array. Fine. So for instance, like 323, you can see like 3 occurs more than n by 2, which is like more than one time, and that's why 3 is the majority element. So one thing is like we can know for sure. It's like whenever, so the majority element will always occur more than n by 2 times, which means other elements will be less than equal to box of n by 2. This is the maximum occurrence of any other element which is not a majority element. So using this fact, if we, let's say, if we take a tally of some kind of variable, like let's say m denoting the majority element, and if we let's say, okay, I will change the color. Let's say there is an array, and so this is the array. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 3, so it should be occurring more than 3 times. So let's say m is here, m here, m, and m. So that means we can perfectly say that any other element which occurs in that array will always be less than the occurrence of the majority element, which means like if we pick this one, let's say we don't know if this is a majority element or not, so this is the 0th index, and then from 1 to the, let's say, n, which is the size of the array, we iterate over this. If we iterate over this and we decrement every time, we get some other element. So let's say this is other element, let's say 5, and if we get another element, we'll decrement the counter, so we'll make a counter equal to 1. And whenever we get a different element other than a majority element, we'll decrement the counter. No matter what happens, however much we decrement or how much we increment, at the end of the iteration we will always end up with a majority element because this occurs the maximum number of times. So that's the main idea of it. So coming back to the code, let's say n equal to nums dot length, then that majority element equal to nums 0, and okay, so this is the majority element. Let's say the count is 1 for that particular majority element. Now we need to iterate from the second index, so equal to 1 less than n plus plus, and if the element at that index is equal to majority, we'll just increment the counter, else what we will do is like we will decrement it first and check whether the counter is 0 or not. If it is 0, that means we need to replace it with the current element. So in that case, majority will be the current element, and we need to reset the counter to 1 for that particular majority element. So at the end, we need to return this majority element. And also keep in mind that we can do this because it's always guaranteed that the majority elements exists. So no matter what happens, how much we increment per a particular element or how much we decrement it, at the end we'll always end up with the majority element because it occurs the maximum number of times. So let's run this code. Okay, let's submit this. Okay, passed. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned about this LeetCode problem. If you have any questions, you can always post it down in the comment section below. And as always, please do like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.